Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
This is the speaking test of International English Language Testing System taking place on Saturday, the 29th of October at Medcity International Academy, Calicut. The candidate name is Najila Ahmed and candidate number is Y6324. The examiner name is Arjun Somashekaran and examiner number is 1626. The test center number is MIA007.
Okay, sir.
May I know your name, please?
I'm Najila Ahmed.
How may I address you?
You can call me as Najila.
Okay, so Najila, where are you from?
I'm from Calicut, which is situated in the northern side of the state of Kerala.
May I have a look at your ID?
Sure, sir.
All right. So we will start with few basic set of questions. So we will talk about colors first. What's your favorite color?
Well, I'm fond of white color. It represents purity and it's a color of supremacy. I will always purchase things in white color which enhance my confidence.
Okay. And is there any color which you don't like?
Yes, honestly, I can say that I'm not fond of yellow color. I find it's a color of dull, and I don't know the exact reason, and sometimes it will make me discomfort.
Okay. What's the most popular color in India?
Without any doubt, I can say that our national flag is a tricolor, which include saffron, green, and white. Each color represent each factors like prosperity, peace, and sacrifice.
Okay. Did color matter to you when you were a child?
Yes, my mother always told me when I was a kid, I always want things in blue color because, for example, in case of any toy or dress or bag, anything I want in blue color.
Okay. Okay. So now we will have a discussion on gifts.
Okay, sir.
What is the importance of gifts?
Well, gifts are significant to show our care, affection, and love towards other people. And individuals also feel happy when they are receiving gifts from their loved ones.
Okay. And is there any pressure on us to buy gifts?
No, I don't think so. There is any pressure on us to buy gifts. Actually, it's just a way to show our respect, love, and care towards other people. And gifting someone should come from our heart and not due to any pressure.
Okay. And do you like to send expensive gifts?
Well, I don't believe in spending unnecessarily on luxurious items. I will gift someone which are useful for them. That's it.
Okay. What kinds of gifts are popular in your country?
Well, there are many gifts are famous in my country, which we will give occasionally, like some paintings, books, watches, and so on.
Okay, good. Moving on, we will speak about birds now. So, how do you feel about birds?
Well, it's part of our ecosystem, and it's a beautiful creatures of God, and I love to feed birds, and they add beauty to the natural habitat.
Okay. How do Indian people feel about the birds?
Well, from my perspective, they love to keep them as their pets, and they love to see them flying on the sky. Apart from that, we will feed them.
Okay. Do you think birds should be protected?
Definitely, because it's our part of our ecosystem, and they play a significant role in keeping the natural balance. So we have to protect them by protecting the natural habitat.
Okay. Do you have any birds of particular significance in India?
Certainly, peacock is our national bird, and it's colorful and a swan-sized bird with beautiful fan-shaped feathers, which makes them more attractive.
Okay.
Medcity IELTS app, a complete learning solution. IELTS listening, reading, writing and speaking module lessons with grammar classes and free practice materials. Get over 50 hours of video lessons. Download Medcity IELTS app now. Available on Android and iOS platforms.
Okay, Najila, so this marks the end of part 1 of your speaking test.
Okay, sir.
Moving on to part 2, which will be a cue card. I will be putting forward a question to you, of
Okay, sir.
which you will have 1 minute time to prepare.
Okay, sir.
And after completion of this 1 minute, you will have to speak about the topic for a time of 2 minutes.
Okay, sir.
You don't have to worry about the time, as I will be interrupting you when your time is done.
Okay, sir.
So here you go, this is your question. This is your paper to work out. And here you go, this is your pencil. You have 1 minute time to prepare your answer, and it starts now. Okay, Najila, your time is up. You may speak now.
Okay, sir. Without water, we can't imagine our life, and different sectors using water for different purposes, such as for irrigation, for drinking, and in factories as well. And here I would like to talk about a significant and famous river in my country, which is none other than River Ganga. It originates from the Gangotri Glacier, Uttarakhand, and it falls in Bay of Bengal, and it is one of the longest river in India. It's a perennial river, as water will be available throughout the year, and the river receives water from two sources. One is from the glacier in the Himalayas, and another is the rainfall in the monsoon season. And people are depending this river for their livelihood, and farmers are using water from this river for agricultural purpose, and people also do fishing also. And apart from this, the river is considered as sacred among Hindus, and they are organizing many festivals on the banks of river, and the last rites of Hindus are conducting on this particular river. And it is also commonly believed that a dip in this river will remove all the wash away all the sins that we have done. And I recently heard that the river is now facing so many threats due to some human activities, especially excessive pollution and illegal sand mining, illegal fishing. And I also heard that dolphins and fishes are dying due to some activities of humans, and the government is going on some big project to protect this river. And people also are cooperating with government to protect the river.
Okay. Okay, so this marks the end of part 2 of your speaking test.
Okay,
Moving
sir.
on to part 3, which will be an advanced session of whatever cue card you have received. So moving on, what are the most popular water sports in your country?
Well, there are various water sports in my country. Especially, I can say that the traditional boat racing in South India are quite famous. Apart from that, rafting, scuba diving, surfing, and so on.
Okay. Why do people enjoy spending time near water?
Well, there are several reasons why people love to spend time in near water bodies. Because some people love to see the sunset, especially during the evening time. They can it provide a stress relief for them, and people can swim. And
Okay. Do you think all children should have swimming lessons at school?
without any doubt, I can say yes, because I think it's really compulsory to add a swimming lesson in their curriculum. It's a life-saving activity, and moreover, it will help them to keep their body fit and healthy.
Okay. Moving on. What sorts of jobs are associated with rivers?
First of all, I think that fishing is the main job, and apart from that, in tourist industries also.
Medcity IELTS app, a complete learning solution. IELTS listening, reading, writing, and speaking module lessons with grammar classes and free practice materials. Get over 50 hours of video lessons. Download Medcity IELTS app now. Available on Android and iOS platforms.
More job opportunities are available, and for example, the trainers of scuba diving and rafting.
Okay. What sort of importance do rivers have in tourism?
I think rivers constitute a major source in tourism industries. They provide spectacular setting, recreational activities, a means of transport, and also entertainment, and they can do some adventure activities also.
Okay. Okay, so moving on, one more last question. What are the possible advantages and disadvantages of using rivers to transport people in cities?
In urban areas, the traffic congestion are pretty high, so they can use marine or river as a mode of their transportation. It will save the time, and I think there are some demerits also while we are using this mode of transport. It enhances the sound pollution, and the blade of the boats will affect the marine organisms.
Okay, so Nachila, this marks the end of your speaking test.
Okay,
Thank
sir.
you. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir.
Medcity International Academy. Trusted hands forever.